The difference between running an e-commerce store and a real-life shop is one of them has to stay open 24 hours and service the entire globe, whilst the other is open 9 to 5 and can pop a sign up saying "back in 5 minutes" on the front door, whilst the owner goes to flirt with the florist next door. Online, there is less patience and a very high expectation for speed, so making sure you're always running at your best 24 hours a day means you can make some serious profit if you get it right. And to do that, you need a top e-commerce store. So here's 5 of the best that you need to check out before you do anything else. Up first, we've got Shopify. Shopify is probably the most famous platform, and for really good reason. More than 1 million merchants use it across 1.5 million websites, and it has an epic 31% market share in the USA. The reason it's so successful is because of its flexibility. So Shopify have more than 2,400 easy to use bolt-on apps, so you can bolt on almost anything you could ever need in e-commerce. Things like coupon apps, affiliate programs, subscriptions, pretty much anything you could want for your store has an app to help you. Now, as well as standard Shopify, there's Shopify Lite for those with an existing website that just want a way to take payments. And then Shopify Plus is for companies that are so large they can easily spend $2,000 a month on their e-commerce platform. So Shopify is the option that is quick, it's easy, it's affordable, and it includes a built-in CMS for managing clients, and there are tons of themes for you, which will basically make your site look the part. It also has third-party marketplaces with even more options and the ability to add a blog, which if you make blog content could help you please Lord Google too. I'd probably say Shopify's most notable feature is just how easy it is to use. The smallest business can set up an attractive store like that. At the same time, large enterprises can also benefit from the additional features on Shopify Plus. I think I've almost sold Shopify to myself there. Next up, we have Magento. This is another popular e-commerce solution. And this one is open source, meaning it's a little bit more technical and maybe not as suitable for DIY website creators as, let's say, other platforms. But because the back end is so expansive and it has a giant feature list, you can expand and customize however you desire, and your developers should be able to adapt to meet pretty much any e-commerce need. Experienced users should learn to use the most relevant features easily enough, but like I said, you beginners might find it a little bit tricky to start. Magento open source software is available for free, and you might choose Magento Commerce if you need a bit more assistance on an e-commerce platform. This is a paid plan with customized pricing, targeting larger businesses. And then next up we have WooCommerce. Alright, so it's just WooCommerce, in case you were wondering. This is another open source platform which plugs into WordPress like a dream. So if you already have a WordPress site, you might want to look here first because you can take advantage of the SEO capabilities that WordPress has too. You'll have to get your own domain and your hosting name though, as well as something called an SSL certificate, basically the thing that makes HTTP become HTTPS. Just like Shopify, WordPress and WooCommerce come with loads of extensions and plugins which really do take care of 95% of the things you're ever going to need. This includes payment gateways like Stripe and PayPal and Square and Amazon Pay, as well as plugins for your shipping and your email tracking too. WooCommerce allows unlimited products and product variations, and it also includes digital products too, which is great news. The next one to check out is Square Online. Square's a little bit different here. It facilitates credit card payment, and it started out as a way for people to accept card payments in person by plugging a card machine into a smartphone, but they've since expanded and gone online. Now, you probably wouldn't pick Square if you only have an e-commerce site because other platforms cater a little bit better for online transactions, and there's fewer options when building a Square website, so there are no themes or anything like that. But it's very simple, it's fast, and it's effective. You just pick a font, choose a color close to existing branding, and then upload a banner image, and then in about 30 seconds you have a website. You then add stock items to your database, and what Square does, it creates 2 separate databases of your products, one for your online store and one tied to your back-end Square payment system, and then everything syncs between the 2 databases automatically. However, it's not really designed for products with loads of different variations. It's more suited to small independent businesses with small catalogs, such as artisans and crafters and thrift shops and small service businesses. But we love its ease of use and its simplicity. Then there's BigCommerce. So BigCommerce has 2 offerings. BigCommerce Essentials, which is a DIY software as a service platform, and then BigCommerce Enterprise, a customized experience for larger customers. Setting up a store here is very easy. They sort of guide you through the whole thing. You start by adding your products, and you only build your website further through the setting up process and then keeping you organized as instructions that are really clear, and there's lots of links to help files that are related to what you're filling out. Like Shopify, there's third-party apps which bolster the service too. There's about 800 at the moment, which are going to allow you to add on loads of different additional capabilities. And number 6, the bonus option, Ecwid. So Ecwid differs from these other platforms. Rather than using it to build a standalone e-commerce platform, you use it to add an online store to your existing website. So you can easily sync and sell across your website and social media and marketplaces like Amazon, and even live in person. Ecwid also has some capability to create a basic one-page instant site. To do this, it generates an electronic widget that you just place on your site where you want e-commerce functionality. If you only want to sell a small number of products, in this case less than 10, you can use this for free. For higher volumes of products, Ecwid has 3 pricing plans from around $15 to $99 a month. So there are 6 platforms to check out further. If you want another 15, the link below will give you even more information. And if you're just thinking about selling merch online, then you need to watch this bad boy next, which could be just what you're looking for.